Yurei, what is good, everybody? How are we doing today? I'm your host, Juiced. By myself, actually. I don't have a co-caster with me. I'm kind of lonely here, but we have Yurei VR and Formula 3 about to go at it here in EU Scrim. I haven't done an EU match in a while. Sometimes they usually don't overlap with my schedule. But nonetheless, we're here. Hope everyone's doing well. I think we're about to vote for a map here soon. Get this game underway. I'm very excited, as today is the day I was finally accepted into the official VR casting scene. So I will be doing official matches coming up in this season 5. Or wait, what season are we in? I don't know if it's season 5. Is it season? Let me double check because I might be stupid. I think it's season 5, right? Whatever. I'll be doing. Okay, it is season 5. Yeah, this next season I will be doing official matches, season 5. So that's awesome. And we had a player join and then they left. Okay, we're back, and it seems like we will be going to hideout for this first map. I assume Formula 3 is going to stay on the attack. Yurei VR on the defense. When they're good to start whenever they want, and we are getting into this map 1 on hideout, so let's get this going. Bottom floor for this first map. Formula 3 staying on that attack. Yurei on the defense. Let me make sure my audio is good. It sounds like we are good. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day on this Saturday evening or night, wherever you're at, especially for the EU folks. But nonetheless, let's get into this, and we're seeing a lot of util bought on this attack. Like, we're at round 1 and we already have 4 flashes being bought on this on the Formula 3 side, and it seems like they're gonna go for a bit of an off meta here, crouch walking over to the, what do you call it, the winery side. I wonder if they're gonna try to take theater or if they're just gonna jump. I'm not sure it seems like it is gonna be a wine take. All 5 players are over here for this EU Formula 3 team. Psycho with the EMP on this back door. Let's see how this goes. Dev Sender taking point along with Cloud here on the backside. Dominoes able to shoot out that drone, but now he's coming to his team. But the attack is pushing in here. Ensign is tossed, takes down Nam Buden to little less than half health, sitting at 48. Nades are tossed. Nam taking sight, takes one out. Not Mommy with the refrag. Crook takes out one. Cloud also with another pick. Nades sitting behind that table, takes out one, takes out two with a bit of a flick right there. Not able to get the third of Dev Sender. Able to get that refrag. All up to Hanako right here, coming up on the flank right now. Both of these Formula 3 players are low. Crook with the EMP is gonna rotate over to the B objective, try to get that EMP down while Tanako swings in and takes out one. Crook getting that EMP down. He does have the health advantage. Sitting by that weight rack, Crook is gonna stay in the storage area. It's gonna come down to who sees who first. Crook holding this angle, and he takes out Tanako, but Tanako actually got a shot right there. If Crook was a little low, Tanako would have won that. But nonetheless, Formula 3 wins this first round. So good start from this Formula 3 side. Reaper says microwave exploded. What just happened to your microwave? What is happening? We're having microwaves explode, so doesn't sound too good, but getting into this second round, we are now at a top floor site. That was an interesting play to go for that winery take on first round pistol. And especially because they shot the doors open. Usually if you are trying to go for maybe a fast wine take, you'd want to just punch the doors out to not make the audio cue. But Domino was actually sitting on that back A door, and when the wine doors were shot open, he was already coming to his team. Nonetheless, though, Formula 3 getting that round. They still won it, so great play. But let's get into this. Nate is being tossed onto the A door. Takes down Domino to half health. Cloud actually takes out a player off on the flank. That is an omen. But I guess the whole Formula 3 team actually bought, so doesn't really matter. But that is an omen down for this Yurei team when they only have one left to go along with 3 Spectral. Domino swinging out the breach, and he's taken out immediately by Krug. Link's trying to get a bit of a refrag going right there. Got a little bit of damage, but not able to get that pick, and we're gonna have a quick B rotate as flashes are tossed. Mommy's sitting by that library hallway by himself. Nades are being tossed. Savage actually takes out one. Kirk, Psycho, all stacked on each other. What is happening? EMP is down, but it's all up to Namguden here. In a 1v2 situation, he does have the wallbang angle, as Savage is actually going to try to go for the EMP plant. And Namguden, is he going to be able to get the pick? No, he doesn't. Savage with the bit of a long arm right there, able to get the EMP diffused, and Yurei ties it up at 1 apiece right here. Lynx trying to swing out and take out Namguden, but good job by Yurei right there to get that, to play together as a team and get that retake going off on that back side. And great job. Tying it up at 1 apiece right now. A bit of a back and forth action as we go to this middle floor. Let's check out the economy from both of these teams. On the defense, we are going to have 4 SMGs, but Mami Llama does have that Marui for that long-range action. And going to the Formula 3 side, same thing. We have 4 SMGs, but we have a Vezin from Namguden instead of that Marui. And personally, especially for the attack, taking Garage, this is more of a Marui sight right here, because you're holding these longer angles. The Marui with that, it doesn't have that as much damage drop off, so Marui would probably be better in this situation, but obviously it all comes down to personal preference. Getting into this third round, drone coming out, shot out by Tonico right here. Crook about to throw an ensign, doesn't get any tags, lands on those back boxes. Tonico doing a good job so far holding this down as he goes for an aggressive peek, and it does not pay off. Crook punishes him, takes him out. Nate and Ensign are being tossed onto the garage door, gets a little bit of tags. Crook's down to half health. Lynx pushing up onto Toolbox, takes out one and retreats back to site, putting it at an even 4-4 man advantage, but health advantage in favor of this Formula 3 team as they are able to take control of Garage. Cloud putting foam onto this garage wall. Savage sitting behind the B chassis. Wallbangs are coming out. Flashes. And as Domino was flashed, Psycho able to take him out right there. Namguden taking control of that laundry area. Savage sitting behind that B chassis, able to take out Cloud actually. Psycho with a quick refrag going into this 3v3. Yurei with the man disadvantage. Psycho low on health though. I wonder if they have a stim. I thought they did. Doesn't matter. Crook able to take out one. Lynx coming off on that backside, takes out one. Crook and Lynx at even health advantage, but Lynx able to get that pick, and it's now a 1v1 situation here. Health advantage in favor of Nama, and with the gun advantage, but Lynx says that doesn't matter, I'm gonna kill you anyway. And he clutches up the 1v3 on the flank and able to take control of a Vezin. That's a free Vezin for your team, and I'm pretty sure he was able to pick up 2 stims. So a fantastic job right there from Lynx to clutch that up, sneaking on that flank, catching these players off guard. Can I have a shout out? I see Dark Knight Jr. in the chat. Cop saying, what is this? What's up, Ruby? How we doing? Reaper, how's everyone doing today? I hope we are doing well. You tried to make Hot Pockets and your microwave just exploded? That, I don't know how to feel about that. That, maybe your microwave just sucks. I've never heard of a microwave exploding from Hot Pockets. Oh, that's crazy. Looking at this leaderboard, Lynx putting on a show right now. 6-1 for this Yurei team. And I do want to point out the gun advantage. We have 5 full-buy rifles coming out from the Yurei team, and we only have 1 from the Formula 3 side. So Yurei with the heavy gun advantage. As Lynx takes some team damage. I think Tonico actually shot him in the back. But this round seems like it should be going in favor of Yurei as long as they play their cards right. Incense are being tossed, and Death Sender and Savage with an S-tier frag threw it from... Oh my goodness, threw it from Waterfall. I didn't get an angle on that, but he actually got him in Lynx while he's blinded. What in the world just happened? Savage threw a grenade off onto the storage door from Waterfall, took out 3 of them. Lynx got flashed, but he was holding the angle already, so he just held down the trigger, took out 1, and then another player swung from the breach. This is just outstanding team play coming out from this Yurei team as they go up 3-1 against Formula 3. So great job from this Yurei team. It's very impressive how they are playing right now. Once again, Yurei is going to have the gun advantage here as Formula 3 only has 3 Vezins to go along with a Oral and an Omen, and it doesn't seem like they're going to have a lot of utility either. But if you look on the Yurei side, you have 3 stems, all the utility you ever need, trip mines, nades, ensigns. So it is looking pretty good right now for Yurei. It is looking like they are balling in the money right now. They are doing good to start this game. Getting into this 5th round. Top floor site. Let's see how Formula 3 decides to push this area. Drone coming out through the lobby. It sees 2 players sitting on the A door, but it is shot out. Nam Guden sitting on the bottom doors, and Nate is tossed out. Takes Nam down to half health, but another Nate is tossed, takes out Domino from Psycho. Crook able to get a wall bang. Wall bangs from Lynx now. Is a 5-3 man advantage for Formula 3. Despite the gun disadvantage here, Cloud9, I think he's playing with 1 controller right now. I think his battery died. As Tonico on the flank tries to take out Psycho, but Psycho denies that flanker, putting Lynx and Savage in a bit of a predicament here in this 2v5. Death Sender able to take out Lynx, and it's all up to Savage here. Savage with a trip mine kills and a grenade kill to top it off. In a 1v3 situation, flashes are being tossed. A bit of a bad throw right there. Doesn't get anything. Nam Gooden able to put that EMP down on the wall. Savage watching his flank, but all 3 of these Formula players are outside this main wall. Savage is going to crouch walk up. Takes out the planner, and it's now a 2v1. Definitely a possible situation for Savage right here. He's got to try to get these picks, and he is flashed, and he's taken out by Psycho off on that head peak. So Formula 3 able to bounce back right there after a couple rough rounds. Still down, but the possibility to tie it up going into half is still here. See, Reaper says it's Ember. Jacob, what's up? Just burn everything. Yep. We're arsonists. And my dog is barking. What's up? Okay. Let's get into this round. Is Formula 3 going to be able to tie this up? Or will Yurei defend this objective and go up 4-2? This is looking a bit back and forth right now. It's what you like to see in these matches. I love when they're close like this. Looking at the guns, we have 4 rifles coming out from this Yurei team with 3 rifles. 3 full-buy rifles, I should say, from Formula 3. So gun advantage is in favor of Yurei still, as we're going to have another garage take from this Formula 3 side. Nate is tossed to get rid of some of that util, and I actually think they threw 2 grenades. So maybe a bit of a waste of utility from the Formula 3 side as the drone is already shot out from Tonico, I believe. Another drone coming out. Nate is being tossed, and it gets a lot of damage, and Psycho forced to use one of the stem charges, and Psycho taken out by Tonico. Tonico does get flashed, but the ensign on the door prevents the Formula 3 players from pushing it and puts Dev Sender down to 20 health right there. So Formula 3 in between a rock and a hard place right now as they just cannot get entry as Crook tries to flash, but Mommy Llama from the theater side able to take out one. Link's getting a little aggressive right here, maybe a little too aggressive. Cloud able to take him out and diminish the numbers from Yurei just a little bit as another Ensign is tossed, doesn't get any tags. They actually traded Ensigns. Tonico able to get on the head peak, take out one. And before F3 even enters the building, I think one of their players have entered, but 3 of them are dead as Mommy Llama leaning from the outside, leaning from front door, able to take out another, and it's all up to Cloud right now. And Tonico punishes him from even thinking about peeking. And what a hold from Yurei right here. That was just fantastic. They let one person walk in, and the other 4 players were taken out from outside. That was just textbook play right there from this Yurei team. Whoops. Yurei now going to be going on to the attack. Formula 3 on the defensive side now. I wonder if you're F3 right here, you probably would have wished to have maybe another round or two, especially on that defensive side, or on the attack side rather. Considering this map is probably more attacker-sided than defense, but nonetheless, you got to work with what you got, and we are getting in to this round 7 here. Yurei up 4-2. Let's see what kind of a push they have cooking up. Hatch is going to be popped. Seems like Llama will be the droner here, checking out the lobby area. And it seems like we have a very site-heavy hold from the Formula 3 side. We don't have any players playing downstairs on the flank. Drone is now shot out. With a flash grenade, throws it, and trying to shoot out that static, having a little bit of trouble with that, but a nade is tossed, and it gets a little bit of damage. Wow, I thought that maybe should have gotten a lot more, but a lot of utility being tossed right now. 3 ensigns, 1, 2, 3 ensigns, and the EMP is now planted, so it is now a retake situation for Formula 3, and this is going to be probably a hard retake, maybe not. Psycho able to take out Savage really fast. EMP's already being ticked away, but Link's coming up from downstairs, takes out 2 on the EMP, and it's all at the dev center. He's in a 1v4, takes out 1, but with a quick refrag, Yurei playing a very aggressive approach here, getting that EMP down almost instantly, it seemed, and then they just had to play angles, and they played that very well, and now are up 5-2 here on this map 1. So great job from Yurei here. It's just the teamwork, the chemistry is. Seems like they are very coordinated with what they're doing, and that's what it comes down to a lot in these rounds. Or being able to have that coordination with your team and knowing what everyone else is doing, not just yourself. But Yurei doing a really good job of that, especially going up against a team like F3, as well known as F3. Knowing that you're going against good players, but you don't shy away. And you're up 3 rounds against them right now, with the potential to go to match point if you win this next round. Bottom floor site, Crook going with a bit of a pre-nade, ran outside garage to throw it, and it took down about a third of Savage's health. Flashes are being tossed. Link's taking that entry, but punished by Psycho right there. And then Ensign was also tossed, and it was actually a beautiful Ensign because they got flashed right after that, but it prevented Savage from taking point into storage, and a nade is tossed, and it almost takes out Savage, putting him down to 6 health. Nades are being tossed back and forth here. Tonico with a shot through the smoke takes out 1. Domino takes out Psycho on that storage area, and Yurei with very low health right now. 2 of their players less than a quarter health. Crook swinging out from that waterfall, able to take out one Cloud. Also able to take down that EMP, or take down the player on the default plant spot. So this is going to be a bit of a hard win. Bit of a hard round to win. If you are Yurei here, both your players are pretty much one shot. But I mean, I guess anything is possible here. I wonder how Yurei is going to play this. I think Cloud might have heard them on the breach. They're going to crouch walk in, but Cloud sitting playground. Not able to take out one, but Nam able to take out Savage. Tonico with the refrag off on the Cloud, and it's now 1v2. Tonico pretty much one shot here as Crook able to get a blind fire right there. And give another round to F3 here. They are still down, but they are not out of this just yet. Scores 5-3. This is definitely possible to come back from. It ain't over till it's over, so got to keep that in mind. Let's look at the chat right now, see what people are saying. Jacob says their butt. Okay. The name behavior. Oh, yeah. Yeah, CT, that's exactly what I was scared of. Because I'm not going to lie, every time I have tried to do an EU cast, they've done that thing where they're like, hey, can you cast this one dude so they can get clips? I think that's happened like 3 times. And it's only been EU people. And if you ever ask me to cast a game and just watch like one team or one person, never message me ever again. Like, that's like, what are we doing? What are we Don't ask me to cast for you guys. If you do that, that's just so weird. If you're asking for a cast, I'm gonna cast it how I cast it, like a regular match. But enough with my rant. We're getting into this round 9. Drone coming out, sees Crook on toolbox here. Let's see how Yurei plays this. Lynx with an aggressive take off onto the skylight. Dev Center sitting behind the piano was taken out by Lynx, but Cloud with the quick refrag. But Yurei with that man advantage here. Crook is actually tucked by the toolbox. These Yurei players need to keep an eye out as they have taken control of Garage, but they don't know that Crook is there. But Savage able to sniff him out, and it's all up to Cloud 994 here. And a 1v4 instants are being tossed. This is almost impossible to retake. This Domino is just going to swing in, not even go for the plant, and just say, I'm going to ego you. Oh, and Savage TK'd so he can get the plant. Great performance from this Yurei team right now. Look at these players. Savage and Lynx both in the double digits. Savage actually has a bit of a double-double going on right here with kills and assists. So it is looking good right now for this Yurei team, as they are now on match point, forcing Formula 3 to have to win 4 rounds in a row if they want to come out victorious this first map. Where's my water at? There it is. And to point out the weapon situation, we have 4 Vezins from this Yurei attack, with 3 Vezins on the defense to go along with 2 RCPs. But Formula 3 is kind of having to show their hand here. They know, Yurei knows that they have to force buy, considering it is pretty much last round. But Crook is sitting close. Oh, he's going to get team damage, but Crook able to... Whoa, what is Savage doing? I think Savage disconnected. So Crook was able to get a cheeky little pick right there and get back downstairs to safety. I don't know what happened to Savage right there. I didn't see him, but early pick from Crook gives Formula 3 that 5-4 man advantage, dwindling these numbers. Foam now put on this A wall, and a lot of these Formula 3 players are holding this A objective as Dev Cinder able to take out 2. Domino with a quick refrag though. But just like that, Yurei in a 4-2 man disadvantage. Instants are being tossed. Dev Cinder is playing the floor is lava right now. He cannot move from where he is standing or he will die. Dev Cinder takes out Llama, and it's all up to Domino right here in a 1v4. This is not looking favorable for this Yurei team. It is all up to Domino, and he gives the audio cue of his footstep. So now they know that he's outside the breach, and he runs out. I wonder if we're going to see a bit of a rotate. Maybe a save? Seems like he is going to rotate over to the bedroom side. Wall bangs. Doesn't get any tags. Rotates back over to A. Gets almost taken out, and you begin to wonder if at this point you should just save. And it seems like he's not. Runs in the site and is taken out by Cloud. So Formula 3 once again not going down without a fight. Still down in this map, but definitely a winnable situation here. But like we've discussed before, Yurei only needs to win one more round to end it. The economy situation for Yurei is not looking the best right now, as we only have one full buy rifle coming out from Domino on this Yurei side. So Formula 3 with a bit of a momentum swing in their favor, getting that gun advantage with the utility they have. Definitely a possible comeback situation. Seems like we're going to have a bit of a split push coming out from this Yurei team. We have Lynx very far away, actually, outside this bathroom window. I wonder what kind of a flank he is going to be going on. Let's get into this round. Instants are already tossed. Drone is shot out. Heavy storage hold from Psycho and DevCenter here for this Formula 3 team. Both drones are now shot out. So now it's going to come down to gun skill here, as that's another incendiary tossed, and Llama tried to walk in. DevCenter barely missing that headshot. Nades are now being tossed. F-tier frag. Doesn't get any tags. Psycho playing close on this door. DevCenter actually got headshot right there. And whoa, what just happened? I didn't see a kill, but someone died. I don't think that was a TK. It didn't even pop up on my leaderboard, but Savage did die. Llama walking in the site, but Cloud denies that. Cloud doing a very good job holding this playground area. Tonico playing right on the breach, and he is taken out by Cloud. So now it's up to Domino and Lynx here, but Lynx is on the flank in A. This could be very detrimental for this Formula 3 team if they are not careful. Domino is going to pop this hatch to gain the attention, but Lynx is right behind him. He only has a Spectral, and the timing on that could not have been any worse. Lynx tried to turn his cloak on, and at that exact same moment, Nam Guden swung through connector, and because he had a Vezin, it was pretty much wraps. Just very unfortunate timing, but great job from this Formula 3 team to not back down, with the potential to tie this up and bring it into overtime here, as we are now at a 5-6 game. Still in favor of Yurei, but once again, Formula 3 is just clawing their way back into this game. And once again, the gun advantage is going to be in favor of Formula 3 here, as we have 5 rifles coming out from the F3 side to go along with... Oh, wow, wait. I thought we had 3. Oh, I think Llama is actually electing to buy a Cadillo so he could buy utility. So we only have two full buy rifles coming out from the Yurei side. So this is going to be shaping up to be a hard round for Yurei to win, but anything is possible. Crook taking some early damage off on the front door. That's already a stem usage as Nam Guden. How did he just die? Who did... Wait. Did Savage Wait, Savage just got that kill, right? He just headshot him? How did Savage... I'm so confused how this guy just died. What just happened? Dev Center just threw a grenade and got 3 of them in S tier frag coming out from this Formula 3 team, and it's all up to Tonico right here sitting out by the van. Oh my Lanta, what just happened? I don't know what just happened. That nade just tore apart this Yurei team, and it is shaping up to be a 6-6 over. What is like? If anyone knows me, they know about my blind fire. That is my signature. That's actually pretty funny. Tonico by himself here in a 1v3 situation. This is possible to win this, but he is sprinting around. So now the defense knows where he is, but Tonico able to take down the numbers just a tad bit, putting it into a 1v2 situation. Definitely winnable. And is there a stim outside? It doesn't seem like there is a stimulation. So it seems like Tonico's going to have to work with 31 HP right here. 50 seconds left on the clock. Flashes are being tossed. Wall is still not open. Tonico does have foam though. We have a high-low coming out from this Formula 3 team. Holding this B door. Wallbang's coming out from Tonico right here. He does have a Marui, so he does have that gun and he takes out 1! Whoa, good shot from Tonico right there, and then he finishes the match. What a sell job from Formula 3 right there. Great job from Tonico, sitting at 30 health, able to take out 2 full health players with that Marui. Fantastic job, absolutely marvelous. And Yurei is going to take this map 1 here. And we are going to have to go on a little bit of an intermission. I'm going to try to see if they will delay the game. Hold on, I'm going to message them. Let's see if they can delay this map. I will be right back. But map 1 going in favor of Yurei. So great job, and what a clutch. But I will be right back in just a few minutes. Hello? We're back. We're back with this map 2 now, going to ship. Give me 2 seconds. If you're just now joining us, Yurei just won map 1 here, 7-5. Okay. Yurei just won. My apologies. Yurei just won 7-5 on this last round. I still gotta change the score, but let's get into this map 2 here. It's gonna be a mid-floor site, and we're gonna see a med take from. Oh wait, I have to change the teams. My fault. I didn't even realize. I'll just. I'll do it after this round. Dev Sender Lynx is trading out kills, putting in a 3v3. Shots are being tossed out. I mean, Yurei does have the man advantage. Cog says no about it, though. It says, ooh, takes out a second. All up to Savage here for this Yurei team. And he puts it down to a 1v1. And a flash is tossed. And Crook is 1 health. And Savage able to get that pick. Whoo. If that flash would have hit Savage right there, it would have been night-night. But able to win that first round. And now now I have the scoreboards, right? The scoreboards are good now. F3 on the attack. Yurei on that defensive side here. And okay, let's get to. I kind of want to go back and see how that one player died that last round, because in the last game, because I swear this guy got headshotted, and I don't know how he got headshotted. Oh wait, was he on a pixel? I'm so confused. Oh wait, he went on repel. Oh, he went on repel, and he could see over the car. Okay, the guy that died last game that I said, I don't know if anyone remembers. He went on rappel on the garage door and took him out. Okay, that makes more sense, but whatever. On to map 2. Yurei up 1-0 here to start this. I gotta switch the scores really quick. Uno momento. And we are good. Mommy able to take out one off on the red engine side, and that is also EMP. So Yurei with control of EMP right now, but he's got to calm to his Mommy Llama has to calm to his team. Takes out one, refragged by Crook though. EMP is taken by Crook, but they do have that man disadvantage here. Savage and Domino able to take control of that red engine area. Shots are being traded out. Namguden taken out by Lynx right there, putting Crook in a very highly unfortunate situation here. In a 1v4, does have possession of EMP with full health, but you're also going against you're going against 4 SMGs, so this is looking a bit unfavorable. Takes out one, takes out a second, but now he is one shot, sitting at a measly 6 health. This is not looking favorable if you are Crook, but anything is possible. So we have Domino and Savage playing a little far apart from each other than maybe you would like. But Crook gonna crouch walk in to Armory right now, sitting at 6 health. Anything could kill him. He could die to a Jesper right now. Savage sitting in this back corner right now. Will Crook check his corners is the real question, and he doesn't. But that cross angle from Domino and Savage right there, Domino able to take him out. Just like that, Yurei is going up 2-0 right now on this map 2, and it is looking good for them. It's just really good team play. Check out the leaderboard, actually. Wow. Crook is doing everything for F3 right now. 4 kills. Doing a really good job right now, though. Wonder how Formula 3 is going to play this. It seems like it's going to be a basic A take. One full by rifle coming out from the Yurei side. We have one Maru to go along with those 4 SMGs. Drone being tossed out by Sunday, and also on the other side of A, sees Llama at the top of these stairs. Llama able to take out one with that long-range Marui right there. Smokes are being tossed. Llama able to take out that drone, and it is looking like it's going to be a good hold, but Sunday has something to say about that. Takes out one. Nate is being tossed, and it forced Sunday to run away, and Domino was right there ready to get that pick. Flashes are being tossed. Psycho taken out by Savage. Oh, wait, no. Lynx actually took him out in the hallway. My apologies. And it's all up to Dev Center Nam Guden here by this coffee machine. And Tonico tried to swing out. But now it is a 2v2. But both of these Formula 3 players are one shot here. Anything could kill them right now. It seems like they're going to rotate to the roof and try to stick together as a team, but it is not looking favorable in the health department for this Formula 3 team. Nam Guten at 6 health, Dev Center 29, so I mean it is just not looking... If Yurei plays their cards right, this should be a round in the bag. Dev Center drops the hatch. He actually didn't die, so now he's on the half wall. But the thing is, now they know he's behind the half wall. And, oh no. They tried to throw a flash, and Savage is crouch walking up. He gets flashed, but even with the flash, able to take out able to take out Nam Guden on the door, and then Domino watching Savage's back. Able to take out that second player, and Yurei is now going up. 3-zip right now on ship, with, once again, a very high-skill team play. Seems like they are just very well orchestrated together and playing this at a high level. Wonder if Formula 3 is going to be able to bounce back from this. They almost brought it back last time after going down a lot. Can they do the same here? Pretty much a full buy round from every team. The only person without a full buy rifle is Sunday on the Formula 3 team. So almost equal gun advantage, but gun advantage is slightly in favor of Yurei, as we are going to have an off-meta B push coming out from Formula 3. And I think we're actually going to have a bait off onto A. It seems like Sunday is going to walk over and foam this A wall to try to attract some players over. And let's see how this shapes up. But it seems like he's taking too long to pop the wall. So the Yurei players were kind of rotating over. And the vent's now popped, and Llama is coming to his team, and that incendiary takes out 2. Non-Group is able to take them out, but a quick rotate from the Yurei team. What is happening right now? Incense, nades, smokes are being tossed. Savage takes out 1, takes out a second, and just like that, it's all up to Sunday, and he's on the A wall, so now he's got to... Oh man, this is going to be a bit of a hard win if you are a Formula 3 fan here, especially because Sunday only has a Viper. He's going to have to get possession of a Marui or a Vezin if he wants to try and win this, as both of these Yurei players are going to be holding cross angles more than likely, as Savage getting a little aggressive, holding that doorway. And he has that gun advantage in that Vezin, able to get that headshot and put Yurei up 4-zip on this map too. Savage at an infinite KD right now, going 6-0. He is doing very well. Very well, I would say. But once again, it's the team camaraderie from Yurei. It seems like they really know how each other play. And they're playing off of each other really well. Getting refrags, going for the double swings. It's actually really nice to see how these players are teaming up. Seems like we're going to go for another A push from this Formula 3 side. We're going to have another split on both sides of the captain's quarters. Let's see how this turns out this time. This last time did not go as Formula 3 would have probably wanted. Smoke being tossed out from the Llama. We actually have Tonico holding these stairs. This Crook is actually going to crouch walk up, but there is a proximity. Nade is being tossed. Tonico is going to have to swing off of that grenade, but I think Crook might have known, and he does. Able to get that pick with that Viper. Now he's in control of a Vezin. Goes to Nade, gets a little bit of tags off on the Llama sitting in that corner. And Namgooden able to take out Llama off on that backside. Death Center with a refrag. Savage took out Namgooden right there. And the numbers advantage are in favor of Formula 3 here. Looking more favorable than these past rounds. It's all up to Domino and Lynx right here. Wall is being popped. Domino takes out one, and Instant is tossed. Psycho with a blind fire, able to take out one. It's all up to Lynx right here in a 1v3 situation. He is shot in the back by Sunday right there. And Formula 3 EU able to take their first round of this map 2. Once again, they are not out of it just yet. They might be down 4-1, but hey, anything is possible nowadays. Take a look at the leaderboard. And if there's a time to start coming back, it would have to be this round. As you look at the economy, look at the guns. Formula 3 has 5 Vezins. That is 5 full-buy rifles in hand to go along with 2 stims. They have enough for utility as well. Crook has $4,000, so I imagine he would be buying drones and nades and whatnot. But if you look at Yurei, the economy's not quite what you would want it to be, as we are resorting to Lynx using a Canut Llama with that Viper Savage Oral to go along with 2 full-buy rifles, Marui and a Vezin, but it is looking good for Formula 3 in the weapons department as we get into this side flip. Llama sitting close by this bunk's door. I believe the drone saw him, so he rotates back over to green box. Drone checking the flank. Mostly a sight-heavy hold, except from Llama and someone off on the backside of A. An Instant behind green box, and actually took a bit of a weird bounce, so it might have taken too long to hit the ground. And that player was able to retreat. Tonico able to take out one off on Birthing. Llama trying to go for a refrag. Lynx with the double kill with the Canut. Oh, how did I not see that? Crook takes out 2 off on the hatch drop, I believe. And it's now a 2v2 situation right here, even after Lynx got 2 kills. Mommy Llama able to take out 1, and that's all up to Crook here, but he doesn't have possession of the EMP. Tonico tried to swing in through connector, and it's now a 1v1. But Crook does have foam, so he could try to get something going here. Llama walks in, and Llama able to take out Crook right there and go up 5-1. What an effort from Crook right there. Dropping the hatch, taking out those players. But Yurei is now going to go up 5-1 here. And it's just It's not looking good for this Formula 3 side. Let me switch the scoreboard. Formula 3 having a bit of a rough patch right here. Past 2 games. Lost map 1 7-5, and now they're down 5-1 here on map 2 on ship. Once again, it's not impossible to come back from these situations. They definitely can crawl out of this. They just have to lock in. What just happened to my music? It kind of just cut out. Anyway. Seems like a default push coming out from this Yurei team. Nades are being tossed. Gets a little bit of damage off on the domino, but nothing significant. Drone comes out and is going to see these players outside of the A objective. Domino with that EMP. Tonico actually takes out Cloud off on that flank on the stairs. Lynx and Domino now both one shot. I'm not sure what just happened. Ensigns are being tossed so the cross is taken away from Formula 3 to swing, and Yurei is storming in the site right now. All 5 players are in sight. Psycho takes out 1. Llama takes out 1, takes out 2. Refrag. Savage takes out the refragger and gets a second. What in the world? What? They just kind of stormed sight right there. Yurei, they had all 5 players alive, and they just walked in sight. They ensigned off the swing. And they were in there. They were in there like swimwear. Yurei now on match point, so now we're going to see full buys from both sides here. Formula 3 going to have to play every round from now on like it is their last, because every round from now on is potentially their last. Lose one more round, and Yurei wins the series 2-0. Excited to see how these players both play this. But if you do look at the utility, Yurei, Team Yurei has a lot more utility to show for. They have both stems, flashes, ensigns, nades. If you look on the defensive side, you only have 2 ensigns, a nade, smoke, no stem. So let's see how Formula 3 plays this and if they can hold off and try to bring this one back. Nade being tossed. A little bit of damage. Psycho able to take out 1, but Llama off on the backside. Able to get that quick refrag, putting it into a 4v4 here. Namguden playing in this hallway, taken out by Llama. And Llama's going to... Oh, he doesn't die to the instant, but Sunday able to take out 1. Mommy Llama from behind, able to get that refrag. And it's all up to Cloud, but he actually has health. All of these Yurei players are low on health, as Tonico does finally get that stim, so he's going to get up to 100. Wall's now foam, but Cloud sitting right on the door frame. I wonder if he's going to try to go for an ego swing, and he does. He's able to get out, and is he able to... Oh, he doesn't take out Llama. Llama able to clean it up off on that B hallway and take out that last player, and Yurei is going to come out victorious 7-1 on this map 2. Yurei, great job here today, winning the series 2-0. Definitely a very good performance as we take a look at the leaderboard. Llama 14-6, definitely a great performance from this Yurei team. But that will do it. I've been your host, Juice. I appreciate everyone who is in here watching the stream. Appreciate y'all. But I will be back with another cast probably here soon. Just depends how my schedule is. But anyways, good games. This was a pleasure watching, and I will see y'all boys later. Peace out.